Today, we gather to celebrate Reagan Lee and witness the commitment to live in love alongside one another. The symbol of commitment and the public statement that you're going to work on that commitment the rest of your lives. A special bond that goes above and beyond attraction. That the fun side that everyone sees translates to behind closed doors. You enjoy sharing the details of life together. When life isn't easy or glamorous, when tough decisions need to be made, this is where your foundation shows and your communication thrives. Your genuine care for the friends around you is evident. Each person sitting out there in those chairs has a personal story of how you have impacted their lives in a unique and special way. Today is the beginning of a special bond. In a few moments, you'll say the I do's, exchange the rings. The night will be underway. There will be drinks and dancing, and all these lovely smiling faces will be celebrating you. And before you know it, you'll be back at your house in Denver, wondering how it all went by so fast. From this moment, you are forever changed. When you get back home, you can't expect to resume life the way it was, because the two of you are no longer the same. This is a new chapter. The two of you are to become one. All of your individual strengths uplifted, all the successes that you can rejoice and celebrate in together, and all of your vulnerabilities and weaknesses too, confided in one another. The very balance of completeness. This day is a culmination of all the days leading up to it. Never lose sight of the friendship that brought you two together.
I, Leon Sport, take you, Reagan Schmidt, to be my wife. I vow to love you and cherish you. I vow to care for you when you are sick and celebrate you when you are healthy. I vow to hold you close when you need support and to cheer you on in every challenge you face. I vow to squeeze the limes when we make margaritas and wax your skis before each season. I vow to string your tennis racket before each match and pump your tires before each ride. I vow to cherish you every moment that I have with you, and I vow to love you for eternity. No matter how many mornings I wake up next to you, it will never be enough.
I, Reagan Schmidt, take you, Leon Sport, to be my husband. I vow to love you and cherish you. I vow to care for you when you are sick and celebrate you when you are healthy. I vow to hold you close when you need support and cheer you on in every challenge you face. In you, I've found a partner in life, a friend, a safe space, someone I can be my most vulnerable with. In you, I have someone who supports me, honors me, respects me, and pushes me. Thank you for embracing every part of me. This past month has been a true testament to the man that you are and the husband that you will be. I can't count how many times you've said, "What can I do to help you?" and helped me stay on task even when I was sometimes procrastinating. And you always knew when to take me out for tacos and margs after a stressful day. I promise to jump at every opportunity to adventure with you, whether it be skiing, camping, traveling, and maybe even scuba diving. I vow to always encourage your zest for life and to be your cheerleader. I vow to challenge you to be the best version of yourself and to keep you humble only when you need a reminder. And I promise to love you unconditionally, and I will love you forever.
And without further ado, family and friends of Reagan Lee, it is my great pleasure to present to you, for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Sport.
As the quintessential oldest child that she is, Reagan has been testing the waters for us from day one. She has been a leader, an example for us to look up to, and more importantly, a built-in best friend. Growing up, Reagan was the one sister I could always count on to be there for me, as Claire went through a multi-year phase of testing out just how mean she could be to me without getting in trouble. Reagan was the cool older sister, and I wanted to be just like her. I've always looked up to Reagan, and even though we now bond over a good tequila and designing the perfect charcuterie board, rather than American Girl dolls and synchronized swimming, she has remained the caring older sister who I can go to for anything.
My relationship with Reagan growing up was slightly different. And while I always considered myself Reagan's sidekick, she always seemed much cooler and older than I did. She was always the first to go through major milestones in life, the most exciting times of our lives. I always saw Reagan in this way growing up, much cooler, older sister. The reality is, this sparkly view of the world is what makes Reagan such a good sister, friend, child life specialist, and what will make her such a great wife.
I think what I want to tell you about this guy is the Lee Sport effect. His unprecedented ability to have a new best friend 10 minutes into walking into any room possible. To have... But no, it's really a gift, and you make this world feel a little bit smaller, a little bit friendlier, and you're a great person to be around. But for all the connections you've made and all those people we've met, places we've been together, I've never seen you happier than when you're with this woman right here. And today is really, really quite special to watch. See you be so happy and get to spend the rest of your lives together. And yeah, I'd like to drink to Lee and Reagan.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock goes the clock. It's so rhythmic, it's almost soothing. It lulls you into a false sense of security. Tick another coffee, talk another meeting, tick another lunch, talk another quiet night in. And before you know it, you're so numb from the comfort of routine, you didn't feel a thing as that great adventure called life slipped away like sand between your fingers. But fear not, adventure has other plans. Roll with it. Embrace adventure. Don't let comfort take you down. Rise above routine and monotony. Ride shotgun with fear in the unknown. Don the uniform of the restless. Get uncomfortable being comfortable. And here's the reward for that discomfort. Your heart will be fuller, your compassion deeper, your horizons wider, and your memories way, way better. Before you die, make sure you have lived. Please, raise a glass with me and toast to the adventure of Mr. and Mrs. Sport.